Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau, bringing you game number 2 of this Saturday afternoon doubleheader between the Eagles and the Warriors of Southern Wesleyan University. Trinity Baptist scored 10 runs in game number 1 en route to a 10-1 victory, a huge 5th inning in which the Eagles put 6 runs on the board. And then Ryan Brooks in the 7th hit a solo home run, the first of the season for the Eagles. That was run number 10, and Trinity Baptist took game 1 of this doubleheader 10-1 in response of last night's big rally late in the ball game by the Warriors, who won that game 13-2. Jacob Burr, the winning pitcher in game number 1, a complete game, 1 unearned run performance in which he allowed just 4 hits, no walks, and he struck out 6 men, that including the end of the ball game as he got his 6th strikeout to close that one out. On the mound for the Eagles as we start the nightcap, sophomore Austin Lane Fry making his first start of the year. He is no wins, 1 loss, all of his appearances so far coming in relief. A total of 4 innings pitched, 1 run allowed, 4 hits. He has walked 1 man and struck out 6. And we'll give you the batting order as we get an opportunity, but the leadoff hitter is Ty King Richards, and the first pitch of game number 2 is slapped into right field. Ryan Brooks giving chase, and he tracks it down for the out. So just like Richards did in each at-bat in game number 1, he goes after the first pitch. He hit this one very well, but the speedy Ryan Brooks tracked that one down. Richards, Shao, Jones, who is the pitcher and the DH, and batting third, Quentin Bent, Connor Ewing, Julio Justo make up the middle third of the batting order. We'll finish it off after this pitch. A looping liner into right field, and that's going to drop down for a base hit. Brooks came up as if to make the throw. So the first hit of the ball game comes on the game's 2nd pitch. That is Timo Shao, who's playing center field in game number 2. Just got himself a base hit. Devin Patrick in right bats 7th and making their season debuts. Shortstop Alex Tokar and second baseman Bowen Brock round out the batting order. 2 pitches, 1 out, 1 hit, and a long drive on the first pitch. Brooks going back. It's over his head. That should score a run. Runner around third. He will head to the plate. And on 3 pitches, we have had an out and 2 hits. This one an RBI double for the pitcher and the designated hitter, Jared Jones. So Shao comes around to score. Again, all 3 batters going after the first pitch. And it's 1-0 in favor of the Warriors. Quentin Bent, the cleanup man, playing first base. Now, the reason Jones is listed as both the pitcher and the designated hitter is so that if he does come off the mound, he is still in the batting order. That is an NCCAA allowance. Coach Copeland has taken advantage of that opportunity also. Here's the first pitch from Fry to Bent, and it misses down low for ball 1. Eagles got 10 runs in game 1. Southern Wesleyan getting on the board in a hurry here in the nightcap. And the pitch is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Camacho at third for Trinity Baptist. Sanchez shortstop. Draper at second. Hillier at first. Same infield we saw earlier today. And the pitch from Hillier. Line drive into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Here's Jones around third, heading to the plate. He will score, and it's 2-0. RBI single by Bent. Plates Jared Jones. And with only 1 out, it's a 2-0 lead for Southern Wesleyan. Connor Ewing at the plate doing the catching here in game 2. He caught most of the ball game last night as well. David Cavedo back in left, Brian Lopez in center, and Ryan Brooks in right. Daniel Burnside behind the plate here in the second game. And the first pitch is swung on and hit foul. First pitch swinging on all 5 at-bats so far in the first inning, and it's resulted in 2 runs. 1 out, runner at first. Quentin Bent just drove home the second run with a base hit. Fry from the stretch. Change of pace, but this one misses outside. So the same defense for Coach Copeland except for the catcher. Daniel Burnside doing the honors. Jordan Almodovar had a nice opening game here this afternoon. This pitch, a breaking ball that catches the outside corner. Glad everyone's able to rejoin us here on YouTube. Lisa and Sandra Barnett. Saw their names last night and earlier today, enjoying the ball game here this afternoon. Big lead off first by Bent, and Lane looks him back. Austin Lane Fry in his second season under Coach Copeland. Changes speeds pretty well. Here's the pitch. This was a changeup lined into right field, and the aggressiveness in the first inning paying dividends for the Warriors. Ewing aboard with a single. Bent on his way to second. 2 men on and only 1 out. Third baseman Julio Justo now at the plate. Justo reached on an error and scored in the 7th in Game 1. Again, only 4 hits for Southern Wesleyan. Jacob Burr was fantastic, and I called him the player of the game. Fry sets and delivers. Breaking ball a little bit low. It's been a cold Saturday afternoon. Much warmer last night. That was in the 70s. We started off right about 60 degrees. We're in the 50s right now. With the wind blowing, it feels even colder. This one gets away from Burnside, and both runners will advance. Bent to third, Ewing to first, and a wild pitch. Charge to Fry. So runners at second and third, 1 man out. Corner infielders in on the grass, try to cut down the runner at the plate. Here's the pitch, a breaking ball, popped up. It'll stay on the infield. Draper with the slide, and he makes the catch. That ball was tougher than it looked off the bat. Draper, good speed, had to come in and made the catch on the slide. And that's a big out for Fry to get. 2 down and a chance to get out of the inning without any further scoring. Devin Patrick, right fielder, 1 for 3, couple of punch outs in Game 1, but he had a big night last night, 3 runs driven in. Miss Mandy Wimpy back with us on the YouTube feed. First pitch from Fry, foul tip. No balls and a strike. Again, all the batters going after the first pitch against Fry in the first inning. A line out. And a couple of base hits, resulting in 2 runs, actually 4 hits, and then the pop-up. Ground ball headed up the middle. Draper cuts it off, but he has no play. That is another RBI single off the bat of Devin Patrick. So the 3rd run scores. Bent crosses the plate. And it hasn't taken much time, but the Warriors have already put 3 runs on the board. 5 hits in the inning and 3 runs. Alex Tokar making his first appearance of the season. So no at-bats just yet. Has runners at the corners and a chopper on the first pitch. That is a fair ball. Hillier's there for the unassisted putout. A quick inning, but 3 runs came in. Hitters going after the first pitch, and as we go to the bottom of the first, Warriors already up 3-0. Bottom of the first, the inning was quick, but that's because of the aggressive first ball swinging, and the Warriors got 3 runs on the board. RBI hits from Jones, Bent, and Patrick. Bottom of the first, Eagles trailing 3-0. Christian Draper at second base leads it off. Michael Camacho is at third. Carlos Sanchez at short. Middle third of the batting order, the DH Caleb Albritton. First baseman Austin Hillier. Right fielder Ryan Brooks. They're followed by left fielder David Cavedo, Daniel Burnside the catcher, and Brian Lopez in center field. Pitching for Southern Wesleyan, making his first appearance of the season, left-hander Jared Jones. Christian Draper will lead things off. He had himself a good doubleheader opener. 2 hits, scored a run, 2 for 4 on the first ball game. Also made some nice defensive plays as well. Especially that double play that he turned where he had to hold the bag, leap up high, get his foot on the bag, and then turn the double play, and he did it successfully. He takes the first pitch up and away. Hard-throwing left-hander Jared Jones on the mound for Coach Mike Gillespie and the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. 1 ball, no strikes, and he hits the inside corner. So a count of, 2 balls, no strikes on the scoreboard. I thought the umpire called that one. This one is up and away, no doubt about that one. It is 2-1, so I had it right. 58 degrees, but with the wind chill, has to feel closer to 50. 2-1 pitch and a breaking ball that broke a little too late, went around the plate to make it 3-1. Good man to get on base to start this inning, especially trailing by 3. Christian Draper, as we said many times, very good speed. And strike 2's on the inside corner. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Draper works the count full, making Jones throw some pitches. And the payoff pitch is swung on and fouled back. Good swing by Draper. Gets another 3-2. Great job by the Eagles offense in game number 1 and on the mound, and only 1 error. And this one is fouled off. At that point, though, it was 10-0, so that error didn't hurt anything. It did result in an unearned run for the Warriors. But Jacob Burr made sure that was all they got. He was outstanding. 3 balls, 2 strikes once again, and the pitch, swing and a miss. That is out number 1. Good hard fastball with a lot of bite to it. Michael Camacho at the plate. Had a couple of RBIs, 1 on a base hit, 1 on a bases loaded walk in the opener, 1 for 3 officially. He also scored a run. First pitch coming, and it's fouled back. I'm telling you, Jones is lighting up the radar gun. The gentlemen they're down in front. I get a chance, we'll see how hard this man is throwing. I can tell you, I'm glad I'm not at the plate. The 0-1, this one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Michael Camacho up there with the bases empty and 1 out. Jones winds and delivers, and a fastball misses upstairs. Again, that wind gusting much harder now than it did earlier today. Here's a 2-1. It is low and outside. When the wind does calm down, it doesn't feel quite as bad, but it's howling at the moment. And again, making our camera shake all over the place. Lana Jones watching Jared on the mound. So far, he has brought some heat. We need some heat today. This one misses outside, and that's ball 4, and Camacho is aboard with 1 out. Sanchez at the plate. scored twice in the opener, once after a walk, once after a base hit. He also stole third base. One out, runner at first is Camacho. Sanchez digging in. Caleb Albritton, the cleanup man, on deck. Jones gets a good look at the base runner. And a pitch, ground ball, could be 2. 6-4, the relay throw is in time, and that'll retire the side. Now the umpire is going to say that it was interference on the runner and that the batter actually beat the play to first. Either way, that's a double play because I thought he was out at first myself. So 6-4-3 on the double play. Eagles get a walk. Erased on the double play. After one, 3-0 Warriors. After one, it's 3-0 in favor of Southern Wesleyan, and Coach Copeland has made a pitching change in the top of the second. Ben Van Sickle now on the mound in relief of Austin Lane Fry, who goes 1 inning, allows 3 earned runs on 5 hits. The Warriors came out swinging the bats. I believe all 8 batters went after the first pitch, and that resulted in 5 hits and 3 runs. So they didn't waste any time. Now heading to the plate. Originally in the ball game, and the lineup card I was given was Bowen Brock at second base, but this is not Brock at the bat. This is DJ Ludwig. So was there a change before the game that I did not receive, or is this a pinch hitter? I'm not sure, but it's Ludwig at the plate. Line drive right at Hillier. He makes the catch, and again, first ball swinging. 1 out. Ben Van Sickle on the mound. He's a Jacksonville product from Paxson High School. Gets the first man he faces. Ty King Richards led off the ball game with a line drive out to right. Pitch from Van Sickle downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. And the lineup card I received had Bowen Brock starting at second base and batting 9th. Again, I don't know if there was a lineup change before the game or if that was actually a pinch hitting opportunity. That pitch got the corner. 1-1. And on the way, Van Sickle gets the ball and throws it. He doesn't waste any time. This one missed outside. Van Sickle from the stretch slows it down a little bit this time, and a line drive base hit into center field. Richards has hit the ball hard twice. That's his first hit. And good speed aboard with 1 out. First hit of the day for Richards, second of this series. And it brings up Timo Schau, who scored a run after a base hit in the first inning. He also went after the first pitch. So far, every batter has swung at the first pitch except for Richards and that at bat. He's on the move, breaking balls low. Burnsed's throw, it's a good one, but late, and a stolen base for Richards. Burnsed will throw. He has a very good arm, but Richards Very good speed, and the ball hit the ground on the pitch, and that took away some of the opportunity for Burnside. So runner at second, one out. 1 ball, no strikes on Shao. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eagles basketball should be underway now at Southeastern Baptist College. And the pitch from Van Sickle is fouled off. So we're going to see if we can get updates. There is a live stream going on, but they do not show the scoreboard on the screen. Pensacola was able to do that for us last night. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch on the way. It's in the dirt, blocked by Burnside, and then the ball actually hit off the batter. That helped out the Eagles to help keep Richards at second base. Two balls, 2 strikes. Van Sickle, a look back at the runner who's getting a big lead, and the pitch, a ground ball that will at least advance the runner. Camacho has no play. He could not get the ball out of his glove, and that's an infield hit for Shao, and it advances Richards to third base. Camacho had to charge in, and sometimes that ball takes a little hop into the glove and makes it difficult to get a good grip, especially in this cool weather. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Van Sickle delivers, and this one misses down and in. Last update, men's basketball trails Southeastern 20-16. That is Southeastern Baptist College, not to be confused with Southeastern University. There's a steal and a throw down to third. Richards is able to get back in time. Shao steals second base. I'm guessing Coach Gillespie wasn't happy with the result of game number 1, and he's come out swinging and running in the first 2 innings here in the nightcap. Runners at second and third now. 2 balls, no strikes. Jones at the plate. He doubled in a run and scored in the first. A high pop foul out of play. That makes it 2-1. This is an NCAA Division II Southern Wesleyan team. Curveball broke late and missed outside. Of course, Trinity Baptist, National Christian College Athletic Association's Division II. Well, in baseball, there's really no D1 or D2 at this level. Long drive, and that one looks like it is long gone. That is a 3-run homer for Jared Jones. He absolutely drilled that one, and it's 6-0 in favor of the Warriors. Jared Jones hit that ball a long way. It's 340 down the line, and he must have hit that one closer to 400 feet. There's a practice infield beyond the fence, and that ball went in the fair territory of that practice infield. No doubt about it at all. Third hit allowed by Van Sickle. That pitch was in there for a strike. And strike 2 called on the batter. Quentin Bent had an RBI base hit right up the middle in the first. The 0-2 on the way and a ground ball towards short. And that one is not fielded. And that's going to be an error on the shortstop, Carlos Sanchez. Tough start for the Eagles in game number 2. Connor Ewing at the plate, 1 for 1, a base hit in the first. So runner at first, one out. And a pitch on the way. And let's be honest, a couple of balls this inning that could and should have been made. One of those ended up scoring on the home run off the bat of Jones. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. Six nothing in the second. Warriors lead, 3 in each of the first 2. Runner on the move before the pitch. It's a strike to throw down. Way late. Quentin Bent got a walking lead and had no trouble at all stealing second base. One ball, one strike to count on Ewing. This is a fastball downstairs. And all our familiar names popping up on the screen. Wes Wimpy, Mandy Wimpy, Sandra Barnett, Lisa Bennett, and more joining us here for the third and final game of this series, as that breaking ball broke too late, stayed inside. Three balls, one strike, one out. And a pitch on the way. Curveball catches the inside corner. Didn't see Ewing in the first ball game. Doing the catching here in number 2. And the pitch, check swing. He held up in time. The ball missed low. That is ball 4. First walk issued by Van Sickle. 2 men on, still 1 man out. Justo at the plate. He popped up to the second baseman, Kristen Draper, who actually had to come in hard and make a catch on the slide. And we have a courtesy runner for the catcher. That is Cole Rogers, now at first base. Pitch on the way. Runner off on the move to third. It is inside. That'll be a stolen base for Bent, his second of the inning. Ewing was not breaking, but he went to second as the ball came out of the glove, Daniel Burns said. So that'll go as a pass ball on the catcher. 1 ball, no strikes, and a breaking ball in there for strike 1. All 4 Eagles infielders now in on the grass. Camacho well off the line, however. Ground ball right at the shortstop. Throw over to first. He chucked his runner back to third. Nice play by Sanchez, and he gets the out at first. 2 down for Devin Patrick, who also had an RBI single in the first. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Van Sickle trying to end this threat. 3 runs already in. First pitch outside. One ball, no strikes. Patrick, left-handed hitter, digs in and takes another fastball away. Fritz Bennett joining us once again. As always, we're glad you're able to join us. Enjoy watching the interaction on the screen as well. This one downstairs, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. No action in either bullpen. Van Sickle behind in the count. Here's the pitch, and this one is taken for a strike. Patrick taking all the way. Three balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 outside, loads up the bases. Little late call by the umpire, didn't give any indication for a moment. Now with the Warrior at each base. Alex Tokar at the plate. And the pitch is a curveball, low for ball 1. Warriors have batted around. This is number 9 of the inning. Ground ball towards third, and it bounces foul. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch on the way. Check swing. And they're going to say he went around. 1-2. So Tokar down 1-2. The pitch, swing and a miss. That retires a side, but 3 runs in. The 3-run homer from Jared Jones makes the score 6-0. Warriors lead as we go to the bottom of the second. Yeah. Bottom of the second, Albritton, Hillier, and Brooks. Number 16 on the roster I was given said Alex Tokar, but that was Sean Sute, who was playing shortstop wearing number 16 in this ball game. So a couple issues with the lineup card. That's all right. Caleb Albritton leads off. Eagles trail 6-0. And the pitch on the way, a fastball upstairs for ball 1. Let me ask my friends with the radar gun about Jared Jones. What's he showing so far? He's been in the upper 80s with most of his fastballs. This pop-up, foul ground, but caught for the out. Leo Justo makes the play, 1 away. Justo, the shortstop, took that one in foul ground. Austin Hilliard, the first baseman, had an RBI sac fly in game number 1, swing and a miss. Last night's starter, who did a very nice job on the mound for the Eagles. It was the bullpen that Southern Wesleyan got to late in that ball game. Here's the 0-1. And strike 2 right down the middle. No balls and 2 strikes, and the pitch. Hillier started to go but held up at a high fastball. The 1-2 coming from Jones, swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's number 2 for Jones and the second out of the inning. Ryan Brooks at the plate. He homered in the bottom of the 6th in game number 1. Up there now with 2 outs and the base is empty. And the pitch is up and away. Hey fellas, when you go back home to South Carolina, take this weather back with you. We Floridians aren't used to it. The 1-0. Outside. Now I know South Carolina can get brutally hot in the summertime. I've been there in the summer more than once. Myrtle Beach, Charleston, beautiful places, but they get hot. Here's a 2-0. High pop foul out of play. Two balls and a strike. Jones with the windup and a pitch, swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch from Jones. Strike 3 called right down the middle. Brooks knew it. 2 in a row, 3 overall. After 2, Warriors lead at 6-0. Top of the 3rd. Hitters 9, 1, and 2 due up for the Warriors. Ludwig, Richards, and Shaw. And another pitching change for the Eagles. Now pitching, wearing number 35, Brandon Dean. And for Dean, this will be his 2nd appearance on the mound, an inning and 2/3 so far. 1 earned run. He has walked 2, struck out 3, and allowed no hits. So Brandon Dean taking over for Ben Van Sickle, who pitched the 2nd inning. Austin Lane Fry pitched the 1st. Each allowed 3 runs. It is 6-0 Warriors as we start the 3rd. Here's DJ Ludwig. Line to the first baseman, his first time up. Dean ready with the first pitch, swing and a miss. Lisa Bennett and her family, San Antonio, saying it's 35 degrees here, so I guess you don't feel too sorry for us. They're from Helen, Georgia. Probably cold up there in the mountains of North Georgia also. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fritz Bennett cheering on the home run that Jared Jones hit in the 2nd. Here's a pitch from Dean, a fastball. This guy is throwing hard. That one missed down low. Two balls and a strike, and the pitch. Fastball outside. Has some life on it, but missed the zone. No further update on the men's basketball game. Last I saw, Eagles were trailing 20-16. This one is inside, and that puts a runner aboard. Ludwig draws the leadoff walk. Top of the order, Ty King Richards. He's 1 for 2. He's also stolen a base and scored a run. Runner at first, nobody out. Dean working from the stretch, looks behind his right shoulder at the runner. Throw to first, they got him. Burns said, we told you he likes to throw the ball. Hillier snuck in behind the runner, and Ludwig is picked off 2-3 on the putout. Now the pitch missed, it was a ball, but bases empty, 1 out. Ludwig got a very good secondary lead, and Burnside threw the ball behind him and picked him off. There's a foul ball into the Warriors bullpen, actually hit the light tower. I can see the video of the men's basketball game, but no shot of the scoreboard. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. Dean from the stretch, breaking ball got away from him a little bit. And that one spun upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. It is Southeastern Bible 33, Trinity 18. They just posted the score on their top chat. The 2-1. Another breaking ball that stays up high. So from 20 to 16 to 33 to 18. Eagles are going to have to rally down 15. There's a strike called. Richards thought it was ball 4, started to walk toward first. Umpires don't like that. They want you to let them make the call. Full count. Dean delivers, and this one's fouled off. Good breaking ball, but Richards made contact and stayed alive. So hopefully the Eagles, who played a really good game at Pensacola last night, hit 11 three-pointers. Patrick Jackson had 6 of them. Another South Region game at Southeastern Bible College. This one misses low, and that is ball 4. Richards, very good speed aboard. Run out, runner at first. Timo Schau at the plate. He's already 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. He stole a base in the second as well. Scored on the home run from Jared Jones. Throw over to first, and it gets away. Bad throw will allow Richards, who's going to go all the way to third, as that ball got hung up on the fence. It did not bounce off back toward the fielder. That is a 2-base error on the pitcher, Dean, and that allows Richards to get all the way to third. So now an RBI opportunity for Schau. No pitch count on the batter. That was before the first pitch. Dean still works from the stretch, and the pitch low and inside. There is action now in the Eagles bullpen. One ball, no strikes. And pitch on the way, high fly ball, that'll score a run. Lopez tracks it down. Richards on the move, no throw to the plate, and it's 7-0 Warriors. Sacrifice fly and an RBI for Schau. And it brings up Jared Jones. He's already doubled, homered, and driven in 4. And on the mound, he has struck out 3 men in 2 innings. Bases empty, 2 outs. And the pitch, a breaking ball. Again, it got away from Dean. It's hard to grip the ball right now. Again, I said this earlier today. I'm having time just holding on to the pencil. Fingers getting numb. It is cold out here. 1 ball, no strikes, and fastball misses up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. High pop foul. That one's out of play. Mrs. Bennett says Aaron's brother, Ethan, just graduated. As that one misses upside. Combat medic in the Army, and that's the reason they're out in San Antonio. Congratulations to Ethan Bennett. God bless you for serving your country. Hope all goes well for you. Ball 4 puts Jones aboard, and it brings up Quentin Bent. He had an RBI single in the first, reached on an error in the second, stole 2 bases. Is left stranded at third. And again, the courtesy runner for the catcher. Last time, looked like it was Cole Rogers. Believe that is Rogers again, now at first base. Two outs, runner at first. And the first pitch is low, but it caught the knees, and strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, runner on the move, swing and a miss, throw down by Burnside. Beat the runner, but it bounced in the dirt, got past Draper. Fortunately, no further advancement. That's a stolen base for Jones. I think Jones wants me to name him player of the game. We're in the 3rd inning. He's driven in 4, stolen a base, and done a great job on the mound. Well, still a long way to go, Jared, but you're the early front runner. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, and another breaking ball. Missed is up high. One ball, 2 strikes. There's our youngster tracking down more foul balls. You've been a busy man today, young man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's your name there? Corey? Jordan. Well, Jordan, thank you for tracking those balls down because they're not free. Good $8 a pop right there. So thank you to young Jordan tracking down those balls. Wearing number 23, a la Michael Jordan. This one is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there goes Jordan after another one. And a pitch. This one is fouled off, hit off the fists of Bent. That one hit right on the handle, I'd say just a couple of inches away from his hands. Balls, 2 strikes. Dean from the stretch, runner at second, 2 outs, and the pitch, a breaking ball, blooped towards left field. That is going to drop over the head of Sanchez and drive home another run. One of those perfectly placed balls that wasn't hit hard at all, but Sanchez just could not get there in time. That's a 2nd RBI single for Bent. 8-0 now in favor of the Warriors, and Connor Ewing heads to the plate. He's already been on base twice, once by a single and once by a walk. Runner at first, 2 outs. 2 runs are in, and the pitch, that's a fastball for a strike. Balls and a strike. Dean delivers a breaking ball that misses. 1-1. Two outs, runner at first. Dean again looks over the right shoulder, turns and fires in the dirt, gets past Hillier. That will allow a runner to advance to second, and he too is going to go all the way to third and the throw will be cut off. So the big man, Quentin Bent, does what Richards did earlier in the inning, goes first to third. That's an error charge to the pitcher. 1-1. Ewing at the plate. Here is the pitch. A long drive towards left. Quevedo, though, the wind knocks it down, and Quevedo's there to make the play to retire the side. 2 runs, 1 hit, 3 walks, and a man left. Go to the bottom of the third. It is 8-0 Warriors. David Quevedo leading things off. Takes strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quevedo, Burnside, and Lopez in the bottom of the third. Quevedo scored a run, drove 1 in game number 1. He tripled and walked twice. So 1 for 1. Pretty good day at the plate so far. And he's just worked the count to 2-2. This one stays outside, broke a little bit late. Quevedo has worked the count full. Jones, 2 innings so far, already 3 punch-outs, 1 walk, but that's it. That walk was erased by a double play, so he's faced the minimum through the first 2. And that pitch was very close, and to Quevedo, though, draws the walk to open the inning. Second walk issued by Jones. No hits so far. Daniel Burnside did not play in the opener. Got some time last night. Now at the plate for the first time today. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. Quevedo around second. He'll go to third. Burnside will pull up with a double. And the Eagles have something brewing in the bottom of the third. That's the first hit allowed by Jones. Eagles trailing by 8. They scored 10 in the first game, and maybe they have another rally starting up here in the second. That one was right down the line. Burnside, the catcher, will come out for a courtesy runner. Looks like Sammy Coffrin heading out to second base. So Coffrin takes over for Burnside. Lopez at the plate. First pitch swinging, and he fouls it off. Brian Lopez, 2 RBIs in the opener. That ball stuck in the fence. Nice play, Christian. Lopez reached on a fielder's choice, had an RBI double and a line drive out to right field in game 1. Chance to drive in 1, maybe 2. Took 2 good swings, but fouled them off straight back. Hard throwing Jared Jones has an 8-run lead. You don't want to completely give in to the hitter, but with an 8-run lead, you also don't want to start walking guys. Here is the 0-2. This one in the dirt. Eagles basketball now trailing 49-31 at halftime, down by 18 against Southeastern Baptist. That team brand new to the league this year, but they have made great improvements throughout the season. Strike 3 swinging, Lopez down, 1 away. That is strikeout number 4 for Jared Jones. Trinity Baptist defeated Southeastern pretty easily in one of the first games of the season that the Eagles played. But Coach Jones said, watch out for this team. They have a lot of talent. As soon as they learn to play with each other, it's a team with all but 1 player freshman. And they've poured it on lately, and they're leading the Eagles by 18. Now, Trinity Baptist played a very hard-fought battle last night. Hopefully fatigue not too much of a factor, and they're able to get some rest at halftime and make a comeback. First pitch to Christian Draper, up and away, 1 ball, no strikes. If somebody would mind turning off the wind machine, we'd be all right. Temperatures aren't so bad. It's that wind that keeps gusting. The 1-0 on the way, swing and a miss. Draper down on strikes to open the ball game. Has a chance to drive in 1 or 2 right now. Second and third, 1 out. Leadoff walk to Quevedo, followed by a double by Burnside. Sammy Coffrin, the courtesy runner, gets a big lead off second base. The 1-1 on the way, and this one is fouled off. Eagles basketball home to end the season Tuesday and Thursday. Trinity College of Florida comes to Jacksonville on Tuesday. Johnson University of Florida on Thursday. Those are both women's, men's double headers that start at 5 p.m. each night. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 call. Draper caught looking. Number 5 for Jared Jones. Michael Camacho at the plate. Eagles got the first 2 runners in scoring position and then 2 consecutive strikeouts. And Jones is threatening to end this rally without anything scoring. Here's Camacho. He walked and was erased on a double play in the first. First pitch, a breaking ball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. This is Jones' first appearance of the season according to the stats page on swuathletics.com. And this one misses outside. That one got away from him a little bit. There's our friend Jordan with another ball in his hands. Good way to keep warm tracking down those foul balls. The 1-1. Fastball on the corner, good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jared Jones trying to get out of this inning after letting the first two men get into scoring position. Line drive, but that one is foul. Hit hard, but Camacho behind that ball, unable to keep it fair. Quentin Bent, 6'2", 210 at first base. If that ball had stayed fair, likely he would have caught that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big gap in left center. And the pitch. Curveball called on the corner, strike 3. So after a walk and a double, Jones comes back and strikes out 3 in a row, 6 overall. 2 men left, 1 hit after 3. Southern Wesleyan 8, Trinity Baptist nothing. Brandon Dean has pitched 1 inning. So far he's allowed 2 runs, 1 hit, 3 walks. And he is going to face Justo, Patrick, and Sute, hitters 6, 7, and 8 as we get started in the 4th. Justo, nothing out of 2, a pop-up and a ground out. First pitch from Dean, long drive, well hit, right toward the power alley. That's a base hit. Caveto's able to cut it off and keep Justo to a single. That ball looked like it was going a lot further, but the wind might have knocked it down. Hit well into the gap, and Justo's hit the ball hard the entire series. Has his first base hit of this ball game. So leadoff man aboard, Devin Patrick, who has really had a good series. 3 RBIs last night, 1 so far in this ball game. Runner at first, nobody out, and the pitch, fastball upstairs. Burns said could not corral it. Justo took a big turn around second, but he'll stop there. That's going to be a wild pitch on Dean. So runner in scoring position, already an 8-run lead for the Warriors. Trinity Baptist won the first one 10-1. And a pitch on the way is a good tailing fastball that got the outside corner. One ball, 1 strike. Basketball teams are back on the court at the start of the second half. Hopefully we'll get some further updates and the Eagles make a comeback. Curve ball. Patrick stayed back, got a good swing at it, and fouled it off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Long look in by Dean. And here is the pitch. High pop up to the left side. That's going to stay on the infield. The wind actually pushing it back and making it tough on Camacho. He stays with it, and that's out number 1. wind is blowing more straight in from center field. It started out from the northeast going across the field from left towards right, but it feels like it's coming right into your screen. First pitch, fastball. Sean Sute at the plate, nothing out of 2, down in the count 0-1. He has grounded out to the first baseman and struck out. We thought that was Alex Tokar. That's what the roster I was given said, but it is Sean Sute. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the wind blowing that camera around again, and this fastball misses inside. We do apologize for that, doing everything we can to stabilize it as much as possible. That wind howling is making it difficult. 2 balls and a strike, and a pitch, swing and a miss. So the count even at 2-2. Runner at second is Julio Justo. He had a leadoff single. Pitch on the way, grounded towards third. Camacho will make the play, throw to first in time. Justo, though, will take third on the throw. Good heads-up base running. Put out goes 5-3. Now runner at third with 2 outs for DJ Ludwig. He lined out to the first baseman in the second, drew a walk, and was picked off in the third. Runner at third, 2 outs. Dean ready, and the pitch, high fly ball. The wind is going to knock that one down and push it back towards center field. Lopez is there, and he makes the catch, and that ends the inning. A hit and a man left at third. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 8-0. Southern Wesleyan leads. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Eagles need to rally, trailing 8-0. Sanchez, Albritton, and Hillier are the scheduled hitters. That's 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order. According to MLB.com, the New York Yankees have made an offer of 7 years, $220 million to free agent Manny Machado. Jim Duquette, who's now working for MLB.com, used to be an MLB general manager, has that report. Says either 7 or 8 years, $220 million. Yankees reportedly offering to Manny Machado. First pitch from Jones, swing and a miss to Carlos Sanchez, who grounded into a 6-4-3 double play to end the first inning. Eagles have only 1 hit. Jones has walked a couple of batters, and this one misses low and inside. Jones has also, though, struck out 6 in 3 innings of work. 3 in a row after the first 2 men reached last inning. That one slapped foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, if any team can afford that contract already with Giancarlo Stanton, it's the Yankees. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. This one is outside, ball 2. And who knows what Aaron Judge will command when his free agent days come in a few more years. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, misses down and in, and the count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Eagles trying to start a rally. Looked like they had one going an inning ago, but Jones shut that door quickly. This one chopped foul. Jared Jones, hard throwing left-hander. Are you kidding me? This is a freshman throwing that hard. He's from Erie, Georgia. Stands at 5'10", 180 pounds. This one slapped foul the other way. So Coach Gillespie must be thrilled that he's going to have this guy throwing smoke for 3 more years after this one. Another payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is 4 in a row. Struck out by Jones. 1 out. Base is empty. Caleb Albritton at the plate. Hey, Jared, I don't have much room in my strikeout box for many more of those, so let's see the Eagles. 1 out, batting with the bases empty. Albritton popped up to the shortstop in the second. Jones ready with the 1-0, and a fastball misses inside. Two balls, no strikes. Curveball stays inside. Hello, Natalie Thompson. First time I remember seeing your name on our screen today. Cheering on Jared. Glad you're able to watch the ball game. Jones with the 3-0, and Albritton taking all the way. Strike 1. So Jones quickly into the 3-1, and ball 4 up high. Walk number 3. Eagles have a base runner with 1 out. Austin Hillier went down on strikes in the second. Jones hasn't had to use the stretch much. Gets a good look at the runner at first, and the fastball hits the inside corner. Runner at first is Caleb Albritton. He just drew a walk. And the 0-1 on the way, and it's tapped foul. No balls, 2 strikes. No further updates on the score of the men's basketball game. 49-31 at halftime. They are underway in the second half, but I do not see an updated score. Another no ball, 2 strike pitch coming from Jones. Takes a long look at the runner. Hillier called time. So another long look at Albritton off first base. Here comes the pitch. A breaking ball misses up and in. Ewing come up out of the crouch as if ready to throw the ball, but Albritton wasn't going anywhere. Count 1-2. Don't want to take chances, down 8 runs. Albritton, modest lead. And here comes the 1-2. That one missed a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Score now has been updated 56-36 in favor of Southeastern Bible. Eagles trail by 18 at half, now down 20. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, a breaking ball misses up and away. Ryan Brooks, the on-deck hitter. And Jones takes a long, slow walk around the mound. Now he's ready. Payoff pitch on the way, swing and a miss. That is out number 2. So Ryan Brooks at the plate. He was called on strikes to end the second. Went deep late in game number 1. Albritton at first, now 2 out. And the pitch, curveball in there for a strike. A 1 pitch on the way to Brooks. That one got away from Jones and missed way outside. Said it a few times already today, that breaking ball especially tough to grip in this cool weather. Jones ready with the 1-1. Throws over to first. I think he might have tipped off that he was going to first on that one. Again, Albritton with the Eagles trailing by 8. Not really looking to run. Swing and a miss on a good hard fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. About 15 minutes left in that basketball game out in Laurel, Mississippi. Trinity trailing by 20 at the last update. And a pitch on the way, and that will end the inning. Another 3 strikeout inning for Jones. He has 9 total. A walk and a man left after 4, 8-0 Warriors. Top of the 5th, and a top of the order leading off for the Warriors, Richards, Shaw, and Jones. Ty King Richards has been on base twice, a single and a walk. He has stolen a bag and scored twice. 8-0 in favor of Southern Wesleyan. That's his mother sitting down front, cheering on Richards. Hello there. I'm sure when you saw that you were coming to Florida, you didn't expect the same weather you just left. Well, the forecast most of this week said sunny in the 70s on Saturday. Don't know what happened. Usually the local news around here gets it pretty good. Yeah. Well, first pitch Richards, easy bunted attempt and hit it a little too hard right at Hillier. 3 unassisted for the putout. Timo Shaw at the plate. He has scored twice. Last time up, he drove in a run with a sac fly to center. 2 for 2 with a stolen base in addition to the couple of runs scored. Brandon Dean in his 3rd inning of work. This one is drilled toward the gap. Lopez on the dive, could not get it. It's down for a hit. Shaw will have himself a double, and Lopez slow to get up. Let's hope he's all right. I thought he was going to make that catch on the dive. The ball tipped off the end of his glove, and that is a 1-out double for Timo Shaw. So 1 out, runner at second. Here's Jared Jones at the plate. He has already scored 3 times, one of those on his own home run. That ball in the dirt and allows Shaw to get into third base with only 1 man out. Jones had an RBI double in the first, a 3-run homer in the second. He walked, stole the base, and scored in the third. 3 runs scored. Now with an RBI opportunity with a runner at third. And the pitch, fastball misses outside. Two balls, no strikes. Fastball misses up and away. So the 3-0 on the way, and it is high for ball 4. That is the 4th time that Jones has been on base. 2nd time he's walked. Runners at the corners, 1 out for the first baseman, Quentin Bent. He's 2 for 3, 1 run scored and 2 driven in. 8-0 in favor of the Warriors. 2nd of 2, both 7-inning ball games. Here is the pitch, a fastball up high. Burnside throws to first, but the runner's back. Mendo's also stolen 2 bases. He did that in the second after reaching on an error. Took second and third. Big lead off first from Jones. Throw to first. A good throw would have had him, but it's in the dirt. It gets away, and a run will score. And Jones will motor on all the way to third. So 9-0 now in favor of Southern Wesleyan. And Bent still has a runner at third. 1 out. Dean will work from the stretch with that runner at third, and the pitch in the dirt, blocked by Burnside. Two balls, no strikes. And this one misses up high. It's 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Here comes those wind gusts again. Pitch on the way, and this one down and in. That's ball 4. Fourth walk issued by Dean. Now runners at the corners. Catcher Connor Ewing. He's 1 for 2, singled in the first. Drew a walk in the second, flew out to left as last time. First pitch swinging, line drive, base hit in the left. Jones will score, and it is 10-0. Bent stops at second. Ewing an RBI single. Julio Justo at the plate. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Action in the Eagles bullpen, but as always, cannot see the mound because of the dugout. And the pitch is up high. One ball, no strikes, pitch on the way downstairs. Pitcher in the bullpen, Jacob Burr, who pitched the first game. If I'm seeing that right, he's the one warming up. Not sure about that. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and a strike. He went the distance in the first game. That's not Jacob Burr, that's a left-hander. High pop foul out of play. That is Caleb Albritton warming up in the bullpen. And there are actually 2 relievers warming up. That's a hot shot inside the bag. That's a fair ball. Bent will score easily. Ewing around third on his way to the plate, and that is a 2-run double for Julio Justo. That one right down the line, could not have been any closer to the line. It's 12-0, the Warriors pouring it on in game number 2. If we're seeing that correctly down in the bullpen, Jaron Sweeney is also getting loose. Devin Patrick, the scheduled hitter, and that's going to be all for Brandon Dean. So we'll see which Eagle comes out of the bullpen. That is Jaron Sweeney. We'll pause here and we'll be back when play resumes here on TBC Eagles. Jaron Sweeney looks like he's making his first appearance on the mound. He's inheriting a runner at second, 1 man out, and Devin Patrick, the scheduled hitter. Patrick, an RBI single in the first, a walk in the second, a pop-up to the third baseman in the 5th. I didn't notice any further changes. I don't think there are any, and Sweeney ready, right-hander. Checks the runner at second, And the first pitch is in the dirt for ball one. Brandon Dean, 2 1/3. 6 runs. He's also responsible for the man on second. One ball, no strikes. Sweeney delivers. Fastball misses outside. Four of those runs earned. And the pitch, check swing, and it misses outside. Three balls, no strikes. .641 left to go out in Mississippi. 70-54. Southeastern Bible leads the Eagles. That pitch got the corner. 3 balls and a strike. Sweeney from the stretch takes a look back at the runner. Now the pitch. This one, ball 4. That'll put runners at the corners. And it brings up the shortstop, Sean Sute. So it is a walk, but it's also a wild pitch that allows Justo to take third base. Sute at the plate, nothing out of 3. Runners at the corners, 1 out. First pitch, fastball in there for a strike. And you can see the wind now as it blows the hat right off Sweeney's head. Sweeney from the stretch, checks both runners and delivers. This fastball got the top of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Boy, after a beautiful night last night, very pleasant temperatures. Surprising to wake up and see the forecast and come outside today. Here's the 0-2, high fly ball, could score a run. Lopez giving chase, he makes the catch. Justo will tag, the throw will go to second. And it's 13-0. Sacrifice fly for Sweeney. 2 down, and Patrick holds at first. Izzy Martinez now batting for Ludwig. We saw him in game 1 also. He has a runner at first and 2 men out. And Sweeney delivers. High pop-up. Christian Draper on the right side calling for it, and he makes the catch. So Sweeney comes in, walks a man, but then gets the next 2, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 13-0. Southern Wesleyan leads. Bottom of the fifth, it is 13-0 in favor of the Warriors. So it looks like we are going to have a split between Trinity Baptist and Southern Wesleyan. The Eagles won the opener 10-1 in case you missed it. New pitcher now for the Warriors, number 42 right-hander Jackson Fisher. Jared Jones, I'll go ahead now and name him player of the game. 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks. He's also listed as a designated hitter, so he could still be in the batting order. He's been on base 4 times, a 3-run homer, an RBI double, 2 walks, and 4 runs scored. Obviously, no doubt that Jared Jones is this second ball game's player of the game. Jackson Fisher now on the mound. He's making his second appearance. He has gone 4 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs all earned. He has walked 2 and struck out 3. David Quevedo will lead off. He's followed by Burnstead and Lopez. Bottom of the fifth. Jackson Fisher, our first look at him in this series. Quevedo squares around a bunt, goes right to Fisher. He gets off the mound quickly and makes a good strong throw for the out. Burnstead at the plate. He doubled his last time up, and at that time it was still a 8-0 ball game. Eagles looking like they might start a rally and a potential comeback effort, but then Jones struck out the next 3 men after 2 on, second and third, and nobody out. And the pitch by Fisher is a good curveball for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Fisher working from the stretch exclusively. Check swing, they'll look down, and yes, he went too far. So no balls, 2 strikes. Remember, next Friday, Eagles are downtown at Edward Waters College at 3 p.m. And then Saturday right here for 2 beginning at noon. The 0-2 on the way, and this one is fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes. Fisher delivers, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Number 1 for Jackson Fisher, and there are 2 outs with the bases empty. Southern Wesleyan at home on Wednesday against Mars Hill. Then a 3-game set Friday night. Single game and a doubleheader on Saturday against Virginia Wise. 4 o'clock on Friday, 12 noon on Saturday, and Wednesday's game is also a 4 o'clock first pitch time. Brian Lopez swings and misses the first pitch. He went down on strikes in the third. No balls and a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. On a 7-inning ball game, 4 innings is the requirement for Jones to pick up the win. He did that. And now Fisher in the top of the fifth, or bottom half of the fifth, rather. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the order, Kristen Draper waiting next. Long look in for the sign. Fisher now set and the pitch, and he got him. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Eagles go down in order. After 5, it is 13-0. Caleb Albritton takes over in the top of the 6th. He will face the top of the order, Ty King Richards, Timo Schau, and Jared Jones. Caleb Albritton has made 1 appearance so far. 1 total inning. He has allowed 2 runs. Top of the 6th, 2 completely different ball games here today. Trinity Baptist had a huge 5th inning in which they scored 6 runs en route to a 10-1 win. It's been all Warriors here in game number 2. 3 in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, and 5 in the 5th. Cole Rogers is going to take over in the batting order in place of Jared Jones. Check that, in case of Ty King Richards. Rogers had courtesy run for the pitcher Jones earlier in the ball game. Now getting an opportunity to swing the bat. And the first pitch from Albritton is low and inside. Richards had a pretty good day. On base a few times, scored twice. Also stole the base. The 1-0 from Albritton is a little bit low. I believe this is the first at-bat of the series for Rogers, if I'm remembering correctly. We've seen him run a few times. And a pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Rogers has had 1 at-bat so far. Nothing out of 1. He lifts this one high into center field where Lopez is camped right under it for the out. So 1 out. Timo Schau coming to the plate with the bases empty. He has scored 3 times and driven in a run. That pitch misses down and in. He got himself a double his last time up. Ended up scoring in that 5-run 5th inning. Scored in each of the first 2 innings as well. And the pitch is fastball inside. His RBI was on a sacrifice fly in the 3rd. So 2 balls, no strikes. And Albritton winds and delivers, and this one misses low. Shout out to Grace Eckert, the Sports Information Director of Southern Wesleyan University. Good communication with each other this week, she and I, making sure we got all the information ready for last night's game and today's doubleheader. Ball 4, puts Schau aboard. That's his 4th time on base. He has scored 3 of those now 4 times, and it brings up Jared Jones, who started as the pitcher but was also listed as a DH, and this is the reason why, so he can stay in the batting order after he comes off the mound. He has scored 4 times and driven in 4. 2 for 2 officially with 2 walks and a double and a homer. That home run went a very long way. Took the first pitch up high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Albritton misses downstairs. It's 2-0. Albritton from the stretch gets a good look at the runner. And the pitch misses low for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Albritton delivers, and a fastball right down the middle. And the sun's making its first appearance of the day. It's hidden behind the clouds all afternoon. We could use some of that sun As strike 2 goes down the middle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Not kidding, that's the first time the sun has been visible this afternoon. This one is chopped foul to the right side. Very cloudy all day long, and that's helped keep the temperatures down as it's blocking the sun. But now, sun is behind us. Now the infield and outfield looking right into it. That got to make things a little tough as we are now late in the afternoon. Payoff pitch coming from Albritton to Jones. Shaw at first, not that big of a lead, and the pitch is ball 4 to hit the batter. So it's a hit batsman officially, and it puts runners at first and second. First batter any pitcher has hit so far in this ball game. Quentin Bentz had a really nice ball game. 2 different RBI singles. He's also walked and scored twice, stolen 2 bases. Albritton delivers, and this one is low and outside. Looks like that basketball game has ended with the Eagles falling to Southeastern Baptist College. Don't see the final score yet. That fly ball down the right field line. Brooks camps under it, makes the catch. Both runners hold. In fact, Shaw was not even looking like he wanted to tag up. Just got his feet on the base and kind of stood there and watched Brooks make the catch. But that was a shallow fly ball. And there are 2 outs. Ewing at the plate, had an RBI single his last time up. 2 for 3 with a run scored as well. Pitch on the way and a strike called. No balls and a strike. Albritton delivers, swing and a miss. He chased one out of the zone. Waiting to see if Southeastern puts that final score up in the top chat. That's what they've done throughout the ball game to let us know what's going on. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Albritton. He gets out of a jam. He walked one and hit one, but nobody scored. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 13-0 in favor of the Warriors. Bottom of the 6th, the top of the order is due up for the Eagles. I saw Coach Matt Carter talking with the umpires as if there were going to be some pinch hitters coming up this inning. We'll see if that's the case. The scheduled hitters are Draper, Camacho, and Sanchez, and Draper has a bat in his hand. Jackson Fisher has pitched 1 inning. He got 2 strikeouts, did not allow a base runner. In relief of Jared Jones, who went 4 and stands to be the winner. Will Pitts now on the field for Southern Wesleyan. He has gone, I believe, into left field. Looks like Rogers has taken over and left. He wears number 8. Pitts wears number 3, so he's in center field in place of Timo Schau. Draper leads off. He has gone down on strikes both times up in this ball game. 13-0. Warriors lead. Eagles have only 1 hit. Jones and Fisher have been brilliant on the mound. Here's the first pitch of the bottom of the 6th. A breaking ball lined into right field and a base hit. Just funny how so often, anytime some Draper now 1 out of 3. Michael Camacho, third baseman. He has walked and struck out. Draper leading off first. Long drive, well hit towards left, but right at Rogers, who cannot make the play. So Draper will pull into second. That should be an error on the left fielder. Kind of handcuffed him, hit right off the heel of his glove. That is the call, an error on the left fielder, Cole Rogers. So Eagles have the first 2 men aboard. Middle of the batting order coming up. Number 3 hitter now, Carlos Sanchez. He is 0 for 2. I believe that basketball game has ended. Final score not posted, however. Eagles are down 20 with under 7 minutes left. So unless they made a really big rally, it looks like Trinity Baptist will go 1-1 on the road trip. Got the win at Pensacola last night. 2 more home games in the regular season before the South Region Tournament starts on February 18th, I believe. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, that's the week of February 18th. It actually begins on the 21st, on Thursday of that week. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sanchez at the plate, 2 men on, nobody out. And the sun peeked out, giving us a couple of degrees more. And the pitch is grounded hard, could be a double play. 6-4, throw to first in time, and that's a double play. Second one that Sanchez is grounded into in this ball game. Draper goes to third, but there are 2 out. Albritton at the plate, started off as a DH, now on the mound for the Eagles. He has popped up to the shortstop and walked. So runner at third, 2 outs, and Albritton at the plate. Curveball misses low. Husto, Patrick, and Sute are due up in the top of the 7th. Pitts playing the hitter to pull in center field. And the pitch is a fastball outside. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch breaks around the plate, and it's 3-0. You know, I might have that wrong. Pitts in right field. Patrick, a lefty, not out there at the moment, so it might be Pitts in right and Schau still in center. You know, it's a long way to see out there exactly who's who, especially when you're not familiar with the players. 3 balls and a strike. (3-1) coming from Jackson Fisher. On the way and low for ball 4. Albritton draws the walk. That's the second time he has drawn a free pass. Austin Hillier at the plate. He has gone down swinging twice. Runners at the corners, but there are 2 out. First pitch coming from Fisher. Takes his time, checks the runners. Now the pitch on the way, misses low on the breaking ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Conference at the mound. Ewing now ready behind the plate. Fisher taking his time, getting set. Now he's ready. The 1-0 pitch. Fisher sets and delivers. Chopper foul toward the third base side. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Hillier at the plate, looking to drive in the run from third. There are 2 outs, however. Fisher looking to get out of the inning scoreless. Here comes the 1-1, a fastball, and it's tapped foul. Again, a lot of nice interaction on the top chat. Taylor Hames checking in. We are in the bottom of the 6th, 13-0 in favor of the Warriors. And the pitch on the way, curveball, strike 3. Third strikeout for Fisher in just 2 innings of work. The Eagles get a couple of base runners but do not score. We go to the 7th. Warriors lead at 13-0. Caleb Albritton worked a scoreless 6th. He's on for his 2nd inning of work as we start the 7th. He'll have to face Julio Justo. I believe Will Pitts, if I have the substitution correct now, and shortstop Sean Sute. But it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Justo, who's had a pretty good ball game. 2-run double his last time up. Bowen Brock will be the batter in place of Justo. So apparently that was a lineup change before this ball game got underway. Originally, the lineup card I was given had Brock batting 9th, but then changed to Ludwig, and now this is Brock at the plate, and he takes ball 1. First at-bat of the season, according to what I have, and this pitch misses a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch on the way, outside, 3-0. Eagles will have Brooks, Cavedo, Burnset, and Lopez due up in the bottom of the 7th. Albritton with the windup and the pitch in there for a strike. A good tailing fastball that caught the corner. There's that wind gust once again as Albritton delivers, swing and a miss, and that fills up the count. So coming back from 3 balls, no strikes to run it full. Albritton now delivers a payoff pitch, and it's ball 4. And Burnstead will have to hustle to retrieve the ball, and Brock is aboard with the walk. Second one issued by Albritton. And this is Will Pitts at the plate for the first time. So runner at first, nobody out, and a big lead by Brock. Throw over to first, and the runner's back in plenty of time. No outs. Brock drew the leadoff walk. Albritton gets a good look at the runner, now delivers a fastball outside off the glove of Burnstead, and Brock into second base. Pass ball on Burnstead, puts the runner in scoring position. RBI opportunity now for Pitts. Pitts has had just 1 at-bat so far, nothing out of 1, and this one gets away, and Brock will take third. That'll be a wild pitch charge to Caleb Albritton. So runner at third with nobody out. Infield is going to stay back and play for the out at first. And the pitch is up high. Ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes, and the pitch. This one is called a strike, a late call. It's 3-1. So 3-1, and the pitch misses outside. 2 walks to start the inning. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Sute now at the plate. Had an RBI his last time up with a sacrifice fly into center, but 0 for 3 officially. Has runners at the corners and nobody out. First pitch misses low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Albritton delivers. This one is up high. Good hard fastball, but missed just above the zone. So 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch on the way is in there for strike 1. Albritton sets, delivers, misses outside, throw down to first, and the runner's back. So 3-1, action in the Eagles bullpen. Albritton sets and delivers, and strike called. That should fill up the count. It does. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on the way. Runner not going off first, and ball 4 is down and in. 3 straight walks to open up the 7th. Pitts goes to second. Brock is at third, and now Sute aboard. bases loaded, nobody out. Izzy Martinez at the plate. 0 for 1. He popped up to the second baseman back in the 5th. Big lead already for the Warriors and a chance to tack on more. Cole Rogers waiting in the on-deck circle. Albritton will wind up with the bases loaded. First pitch misses high. One ball, no strikes, and a pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Albritton winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. That ball tailed right back in toward the left-handed hitter. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to hit. Albritton delivers quickly and misses outside. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. Martinez disagreed, but that's out number 1. First strikeout for Caleb Albritton. 1 out, bases loaded. Cole Rogers at the plate. His only time up, he flew out to center. Chance to drive in a couple for Rogers, and the pitch might have chased one out of the zone. It's 0-1. Dean Bureau, our cameraman. Ethan Horton, our game day coordinator. This fastball misses low and inside. Paige Hood, our official scorekeeper. Alexa Goodwin, the lady on the mic you might have heard throughout the afternoon. 1-1 pitch is low. Coach John Copeland, head coach of the Eagles. Coach John D. Jones, the athletic director here at Trinity Baptist College. 2 balls and a strike, and a swing and a miss, and again Rogers went out of the zone, and that throw nearly got away from Burnside. Albritton had to come off the mound and make the catch and keep the runners where they are. Remember, that's a live ball, so youngsters watching, be ready for an overthrow from the catcher if you're on any base, but especially third. That one gets by Burnside, but nobody going anywhere, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rogers at the plate. Payoff pitch coming from Caleb Albritton. Ball 4, and that'll bring home a run. Credit Rogers with an RBI. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Brock scores. Pitts to third. Sute to second. 14-0 in favor of the Warriors. Coach Copeland heads out to the mound. We'll pause here and be right back when play resumes here on TBC Eagles. Jordan Broden now pitching for the Eagles. First pitch is low and inside. One ball, no strikes. This one misses. No, it hits the batter, and that's going to force home another run. Shao, the hitter, get him an RBI. He's hit by the pitch. And again, everybody advances 90 feet. Pitts comes in to score. Sute to third. And Rogers to second. This one chopped right back to the box. Broden will come home for one. Throw to first is in time, and that retires a side. 1, 2, 3 on the double play. 2 more runs score. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 15-0 Warriors. Aaron Wimpy will come on to finish this one off. We've seen a few of the names Wimpy on the screen throughout last night's ball game and today. Had to turn off the computer, so don't have the numbers on Wimpy, but a left-hander who's going to finish this one up. He's going to face Brooks, Cavedo, and Burns said the scheduled hitters in the bottom of the 7th if Coach Copeland keeps it that way. But looks like there's a new man ready to take to the batter's box. I believe that will be Sammy Coffrin. And that is correct. Coffrin came in as a courtesy runner for Burns said in the 3rd, now at the plate in the bottom of the 7th. So Coffrin's first at-bat of this ball game. He's going to face the left-hander Aaron Wimpy. First pitch, and this one is downstairs. Wimpy's a big guy, 6'3", 190 pounds, from Williamston, South Carolina, Pendleton High School. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way and a high pop-up. Shallow right center. 3 men giving chase, and it's going to be Shao, the center fielder, making the catch. Eagles down to their final 2 outs, and they'll send up a pinch hitter in place of David Cavedo. This is Jalen Lesensi from Jacksonville's Westside High School, a freshman who also plays some first base. And Nick McAdon has grabbed a bat. He's heading to the on-deck circle. So Lesensi digging in, left-handed hitter. Takes the first pitch in the dirt. McAdon will bat for Burnside. 1-0 on the way. Drop ball, swung on and missed, 1-1. Well, again, two very different ball games. Eagles won 10-1 in the opener, and Southern Wesleyan leads 15-0 with 2 outs left here in the nightcap. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here comes a pitch from Wimpy. Hard ground ball towards second, fielded cleanly, and a throw to first is in time. That is out number 2. Izzy Martinez on the play, and Eagles down to their final out. Nick McAdon, normally a starter, got most of this day off. In there to try to keep this bottom of the 7th alive. Lopez waiting for another opportunity on deck. McAdon in there, and the first pitch from Wimpy misses low. Again, we want to thank everybody for joining us on the YouTube feed today and last night, and our radio listeners last night as well, as this pitch misses up high. We'll be back here next Saturday when the Eagles host Edward Waters College for a doubleheader after they play at Ed Waters Friday afternoon. 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch. Strike called on the inside corner. Coach Mike Gillespie leading the Southern Wesleyan University Warriors. Take 2 out of 3 of this series. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. A lot of offense in this series. 11 runs for one team last night, 10 for one, and then 15. So a lot of runs put on the board. The 2-2 and a check swing. Did he go? No. McAdon still at the plate. Three balls, 2 strikes. Aaron Wimpy delivers, and this one is called strike 3, and that is the ball game. Final score, 15-0. The Warriors win it. Jared Jones the winner, 4 innings, 1 hit, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. Jackson Fisher went 2 innings in which he struck out 3, and Aaron Wimpy finished it off. Austin Fry takes the loss for the Eagles. And that'll do it for this 3-game series between Trinity Baptist College and Southern Wesleyan University. One more time, thank you for watching. For Dean Bureau on camera and all the credits we gave a half inning ago, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.